What up, y'all? It's your boy Sisters of Suicide H29 back with another video. What's poppin', man? Good morning, good night, good evening to everyone. You know that. Alright. So we gonna get right into it. 36 Memphis police and deputies hurt in protest after deadly shooting. Alright. So you know how we do. Just gonna screen share and do what we gotta do. Alright, y'all know the vibes. Let's go ahead and get into it. Hold up. Oh man, what the heck? Hold up. What they mean? Hangouts on air is going away later this year for quick streaming try. Why would they take Hangouts away, y'all? Why would they do that? Come on, it's fun bringing other people up. Why would they take it away, y'all? That doesn't make no sense, man. They be doing some stuff that's crazy sometimes. That's crazy. They gonna take Hangouts away, y'all. That doesn't make no sense. All right, here we go. All right, y'all. Cool. 36 Memphis. Oh yeah, shout out to what is that? National Public Radio Inc. All right, you know the vibes. All right, 36 Memphis police and deputies hurt in protest after deadly shooting. All right, 36 Memphis Police Department officers and sheriff's deputies were injured during a large protest Wednesday night. The police department said Thursday the violence erupted after officers of U.S. Marshals Service shot and killed Brandon Reber, 20 years old. The shooting occurred around 7 p.m. Local time as officers from the U.S. Marshals Service, as a part of the Gulf Coast Regional Fugitive Task Force, tried to take a man into custody. When the officers approached the man, law enforcement officials said he was getting into his car in Fraser community in northern Memphis, Tennessee. That man was Reber. According to Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, which has investigated the case, the U.S. Marshal Service says he's wanted on multiple felony warrants. When the officers tried to stop Reber, he reportedly rammed his vehicle into the officer's vehicle multiple times before exiting with a weapon, the TBI says. The officer fired, striking and killing the individual, according to TBI. Residents began to gather in the street looking for answers, reported local TV news. Fox 13. Shelby County Commissioner Tammy Sawyer was among the first officials to identify the slain man publicly. She also said the local community has a reason to distrust the police. Tommy Sawyer replying to, don't judge Fraser without asking a community how it feels to mourn their youth over and over again. What do police what do people do with their pain and trauma when it gets to be too much? When a city has ignored them, when their loss is too great and they have no longer yell at the sky. I was Tommy Sawyer. I was in Fraser's tonight because Brandon Reber was shot 16 to 20 times in his family front yard on the same day as the Pulse nightclub shooting anniversary, and on the same day that the DA chose not to charge another police officer for murdering a civilian. Man, look at here. I was I was in Fraser tonight because Brandon Reber was shot 16 to 20 times in his family front yard on the same day. Okay, so she basically said it in a tweet. Yeah, she said the same thing in a tweet. Okay. Um, and another post Sawyer said, "Don't judge Fraser without asking community how." Okay, same thing in a tweet. Um, this U.S. Marshal Service has its own release that has Service says it won't release the names of any deputy marshals involved in the shooting, saying it is a matter of police is a matter of policy and not to take that step until all investigations into the incident are over. The agency adds that it will conduct an own internal review after a state's inquiry is included. No officers were injured in the initial encounter, according to the TBI, but the fatal shooting touched of the touched off outrage in Frazier, predominantly black area. The U.S. Marshals asked Memphis police for help, and officers who responded initially came to assist the traffic. All residents gathered in the street near where the shooting occurred. Police formed a human wall. Officers repeatedly ordered people off the street. Within hours, however, violence broke out and police deployed riot shields. The situation escalated as people in the crowd began throwing rocks and bricks at officers, according to Memphis police. Around 10 p.m. local time, police began using tear gas against the protesters, according to Daily Memphian. Six wounded officers were taken to the hospital, Mayor Jim Strickland said, adding that at least two journalists were hurt and that multiple police cars were vandalized. A concrete wall outside of the business was torn down. The windows were broken out at Fire Station 31, Strickland said on Facebook. Let me be clear, the aggression shown towards our officers and deputies tonight was unwarranted. Oh man, what I got to say about this is they killing a man because he rammed his car trying to get away. Allegedly. That's what they said in this article. But then they say, oh, he drew a weapon. Now, this is their favorite tactic move, people. We need to see that weapon. And we want to see that his fingerprints was actually on that weapon because they love saying that. And I'm not saying he didn't have a weapon. I don't know. But they love throwing that weapon shit in there. Oh, I thought he looked like he drew a weapon. All right. But to shoot somebody 16 to 20 times because you thought they had a weapon, that's bull crap. And now all of y'all know that. So we want to see that weapon. Everybody in Memphis, y'all need to ask to see that weapon. And we want to see his real fingerprints, not no fake ass shit that y'all do. We want to see that weapon and we want to see the real fingerprints because they love using that bullshit. Because cars be ramming their cars into people too. Should people get out their car and start shooting at their ass because they want to ram them and try to stop them? That doesn't make no sense. So don't trust that, Memphis. They always say we need to see that weapon they said that he supposedly drawn on them. And shooting 16 times is stupid. Come on, man. They need to cut that out. All right. With that being said, man, we are done with this article. All right. So my name, what's his name? Brandon Weber or something like that. I think that was his name. The young kid. Yeah, Brandon Weber. I don't know what happened, y'all. I have no idea. I don't know. All I can do is tell you what I read from the article, and it sounds typical. Not saying that it can't happen, but they saying, he drew a gun, he drew a weapon, but where's the weapon? Y'all need to see the weapon, and y'all need to give us real fingerprints, not that made up shit that he drew a weapon on y'all. And 16 or 20 times because he tried to get away from a goddamn warrant. A warrant. They killing people because people don't want to go to jail. Is that really warrant for killing? Because he rammed y'all car. But y'all ram y'all cars into people all the time. Y'all be hitting people, speeding, and killing. My friend I went to school with, he's not my friend, but dude I was cool with, we played sports together. He was a police officer. He died because he's speeding. Huh? The police officers need to know how to take better tactics when they're handling situations. Because not only do they be killing people, they be killing themselves in pursuit of chasing somebody down because they don't want to go to jail. What type of stuff is that? The police officers need to learn how to do new tactics because not only civilians are dying, but police officers are dying in pursuit of certain situations. Some certain situations, you should say, you know what? We gonna live to fight another day. I went to school with a police officer who died because he was chasing a drunk driver. Was it a drunk driver or a domestic dispute? I forgot what the case was. And since the guy wanted to run away in his car, he's speeding and damn near lost control and died. Police officers, y'all got to learn a new tactic, man. Y'all got to find new ways. People should not be dying all the time unless a motherfucker really shooting at you. Then we understand. It looked like he draw a weapon. It looked like this. Come on, man. People shouldn't die because y'all think something came out. Protect yourself. I get it. But if you're going to shoot, man, shoot at a leg or something, at an arm. Why I got to shoot 20 times? Come on, man. This is crazy. It's your boy Suicide Ace 29. Talk to your soul mirror, the balance keeper, no one safe. Poking the people, sisterhood, anti-bully gang, silverback gang, man. Lee love the ladies, lady loves Lee, and ladies, you are definitely love Lee. Don't chase the light, let the light chase you. Like the video, share the video, leave your comments below, man. Hit the notification bell. Make sure you subscribe to the channel, man. Join the Suicide Warrior Squad, Suicide Squad, man. And I'll see y'all next video, baby. I am out. Hey man, what y'all think about the no more hangouts, man? This joint is dope. We get to send people up here now. We gotta find different ways to go live. Come on, y'all. This ain't right. Why they taking the hangouts away? That's a new video though. I'm out of here.